Seeing that loose leaf with all the scribbles and doodles on it kind of reminds me of passing notes back in elementary school and junior high, but I'm pretty sure kids don't even do that anymore since they just Snapchat their junk. What's up everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. And today we're going to talk about John Keenan's album, The Illusion of Logic. Now John is an artist from out of Great Bend, Kansas, and to check out his full bio, his music, social media sites, links, and all that other stuff, you already know what to do, man. Just check that information box that's underneath this video. Now with this one right here, what you're in for is some of that happy, friendly guy rap. You're not really going to get any gritty street bars here, and you're not going to get content about that basic shit like girls and materialism, except for when John is calling artists out for not stepping outside of that box, including on the song Refine the Focus, where he actually plays the part of a basic character, and this one deals with rappers who are just being fake and fraudulent and rapping about all that basic shit. And this same topic is explored on All the Same, and it also delves into the negativity of hip-hop and how that can have an effect on people. But one thing I really didn't like about that song is the weird vocal effect that happens on the hook, and you're going to hear some really weird and bad vocal effects throughout this album, including on the intro where it's really hard to make out what's being said because of that vocal effect. But Carla Alea kind of saves the track because she comes through with some nice vocals, and she also shows up on the song Where I Belong, where once again I thought she sounded really nice. And this one has a sort of soft rock type of feel to it, maybe even a little bit of a country feel to it because of the piano and guitar. So I thought that was one of the more solid tracks overall. It's just a very nice love song, and he did make a video for it, so you can check that out. I'll post it in the comment section. And for the most part, it really is the features that steal the show on this album, because John's rapping is very simple and plain. His vocals don't have a lot of punch to it, his delivery isn't that strong, and even his flows are kept pretty basic, although he does work in some sing-songy flows from time to time, and they do sound a little bit shaky. But when you hear him on tracks like Brain Lemonade with Whitney Payton and Twisted Insane, who just absolutely murk the track and show up for the album's best parts, you really see how much work he has to do as an MC when you put him next to these artists who are just really killing that shit. And I recommend you check the song out for their verses at least, even though this one also has some really bad vocal effects on the hook again. But I still listed it as one of my favorites because of those features. And oddly enough, another one of my favorites is John's Groove 3, which is just a really smooth and groovy instrumental track, and I took that title as a nod to DJ Quick, who is known for making those Quick's Grooves tracks on all of his albums. This instrumental is just really smooth and groovy, like I alluded to, and it's one of the best beats on the whole album, I thought, because much of the production on here is very simple and basic sounding. A lot of the sounds aren't strong, you're getting some weak drums, and even the synth effects sound like they're just stock sounds. So the beats here could have used a lot of work, and some of them even sound kind of like infomercial music, like on the song Old and Famous, for example. I was listening to that beat and it kind of reminded me of those college commercials that you see on Fox. Not that the melody was really awful, but the sounds were just not very strong, and it didn't really sound like a hip-hop beat to me. So overall, I have this one at a 2 out of 5 because these 20 tracks just really drag on, and honestly, there's not a whole lot here that is memorable. I think the strong points are definitely the features, and there is some good content here because John seems very down to earth and real, and he does touch on some good topics, like on My Expectations, where he's battling with self-doubt, and on Wanted You Type, where he just addresses that age-old trend of girls going after bad boys instead of giving good guys an opportunity. So I like how authentic he was on this album. I think the audio quality is pretty good for the most part. There's some nice features, but the rapping and production needs a lot of work, so that's why I went with a 2 out of 5 here. You guys can check it out for yourself and then let me know in the comment section what you think, and make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff, man, where you like my videos, you share them, you follow me on Twitter, you retweet the videos, and you especially subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.